sa inyong pagkakaalam, sa inyong pagkakakilala sa kanya, meron bang experience o qualification si Ginang Acosta na sa tingin niyo po dapat sa kanya maging SDO? I'm sure as head of office, I mean as chief of
Huwag
staff.
kang mag-assume na ng mga ganyang klaseng bagay na porket head ng office. Kailangan lang to.
I can only answer, Your Honor, for the functions that she does for the Office of the Chief of Staff,
Nasunog ka.
not as SDO.
Kumusta o kayo lahat dyan mga kababayan? Welcome back sa PH Update. Muli ho tayong nagbabalik sa panibagong reaction video. Dito sa video na to, pag-usapan naman ho natin kung paano binalagbag nitong si Atty. Zulaika Lopez, itong isa sa mga aso nitong si Tambaluslos, itong si Congressman Jude Asidre, isa ho sa pinakamasibang congressman dyan sa House of Representatives. Pero bago ulat nang yan, isang like at isang subscribe, masaya na ho tayo dyan. At sa mga gustong sumali sa ating community, alam nyo na ho gagawin. I-click nyo lang ho yung join button sa baba, no, para kayo hong pinakaunang makakita sa ating mga reaction video. At sa mga kababayan nating hindi pa nakasubscribe dyan, i-click nyo na ho yung subscribe button. No. Ito na ho mga kababayan, wala ho tayong maraming pag-uusapan na naman dito sa video na to. Rekta na ho tayo dito kay Congressman Jude Asidre.
Thank you. The chair would like to recognize the Honorable Jude Asidre.
Kay Hey Jude ho tayo.
Maraming
Jude ho
salamat,
tayo dito.
Mr. Chair. Nais ko po
Sige.
magtanong ulit kay Atty. Lopez.
Parang pagka opening salvo pa lang niya, akala mo bait-bait, no? Huwag mo kayo maniwala dyan. Isa ho sa pinaka-kupsyan na congressman dyan sa House. Right.
Atty. Lopez, kumusta po kayo?
My back hurts, Your Honor.
May katanungan lang po ako, Mr. Chair, Atty. Lopez. Una po, natanong na po ito kanina ni Kong ako, pero ulitin ko lang po for the record. Personal niyo pong kakilala si Ginang Gina Acosta.
Personal, yes, Your Honor. And,
Matagal niyo na po ba siyang kakilala?
kakilala ko po siya dahil she also was with the city government of Davao.
Sa anong kapasidad po siya konektado sa city government of Davao?
She was with the city budget office, I understand, Your Honor.
At that time, you were city administrator. Matagal niyo na po ba siyang kakilala?
Professionally, yes, Your Honor, matagal na po.
So, sa tingin niyo po, pagkakaalam niyo po, paano kaya napili si Ginang Acosta?
Ito kung sakaling lumutang itong si Ginang Gina Acosta, hindi pa rin ho nila mapipindown o hindi ho nila masisiraan itong si VP Sara. Still, magbabalik pa rin ho tayo doon sa issue na yung confidential fund. Yung paggamit dyan, talagang kailangan confidential, no? Ginagamit ho yan para doon sa mga proyekto na hindi pwedeng malaman ng kung sino-sino. No? Kagaya ng mga, lalo na dyan sa House of Representatives, yung iba dyan sympathizer ng mga makakaliwa. O kunyari, yung paggamit sa confidential fund na yan, malalaman itong mga sympathizer ng mga makakaliwang congressman dyan. Di nabulilyaso ang mga plano o yung mga proyekto ng kung sino mga ahensya ng pamahalaan na gagamit dyan sa confidential fund. Sa ayon sa gusto nila, doon pa rin tayo babalik. Kahit na merong Mary Grace Piatos o kung sino man pag-usapan nila dyan, wala akong magagawa yung mga kabalbalan nila na yan doon sa katotohanan na mapahanggang sa ngayon, hindi ho nila maintindihan yung ibig sabihin ng confidential. Ika nga.
Acosta bilang SDO? Kasi I'm sure there must be a reason for you to have chosen her from Davao LGU and bring her to the office of the Vice President.
Your Honor, I did not choose her as SDO.
I mean, to your knowledge, why was she chosen? I'm sure it was intimated to sa inyo bilang Chief of Staff, having supervision.
No, Your Honor, it was not at all intimidated.
So it was
to
not
me.
your decision to choose her as SDO.
I was not the one, Your Honor, for the record, to designate Ms. Acosta.
Were you ever consulted or asked whether she is the best person to be selected as designated as SDO?
No, Your Honor, I was not consulted.
Whose decision was it to make her SDO?
The person who designate The designating officer was the head of agency, Your Honor.
In this case, it's the Vice President, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So are you saying for the record that it was the Vice President who personally chose Gina Acosta to be the special disbursing officer for the confidential funds in the office of the Vice President? Yes or no?
Yes, Your
Yes.
Honor. That was the designation.
Naalala
Siyempre, ano naman yun, gusto, yun lang delay na pagsagot, gusto pang gawin ng mali siya nitong si Adobong Baboy, oh. Eto, shoutout to muna natin, mega love shoutout to muna, paglatag pa lang ng video natin, grabe naman ho itong si Madam, ha? Maraming salamat ho. Dito kay, teka lang ho mga kababayan, ha. Dito kay Ma'am Lynn Albano. Ma'am Lynn Albano, maraming salamat ho sa pagsuporta sa PH Update. Ingat ho kayo dyan sa Japan. Maraming ho, salamat ho. Dalawang magkasunod dyan na 620 yen. Mega love shoutout. Oh, maraming salamat ho. Nasa Japan itong si Ma'am Lynn Albano. Maraming salamat ho. Mag-ingat ho kayo dyan sa Japan. Tuloy, game.
niyo po ba anong plantilla position ni Ginang Acosta?
For the moment, let me confer with Direct. Okay. Your Honor, Ms. Acosta is Vice Presidential Officer, Staff Officer 6.
Okay. Salary grade? Mr. Chair?
Salary grade 24.
Sa iyong pagkakakilala, meron bang experience o qualification si Ginang Acosta para maging SDO ng VP? Sa kasali lang to
Teka. Yung mga ganyang klaseng tanong hindi dapat tinatanong kay Gina Acosta. Ma'am Zulaika Lopez. Tinatanong yan kay Vice President Sara Duterte. Hindi naman ho siya ang nag-designate doon sa ALE bilang special disbursing officer ng para dyan sa confidential fund na yan. Irrelevant na naman. Ito talagang si Adobong Baboy. Oo, tuloy.
Give us, you're the closest to the Vice President in the room
Hindi,
right now.
irrelevant
So
yan.
just to
Anong
have an
closest?
understanding
Nakulong ka ba?
of whether the Vice President
Dami
saw
talagang
something
tanga
in
dito sa ano na to,
Gina
hearing
Acosta
na to,
for
sa
her to
totoo
be
lang.
qualified as SDO.
Your Honor, I cannot answer for the Vice
Oo.
President.
Oh,
But
kasi nga naman, yan si Adobong Baboy, tanga-tanga yan eh. Di ba? Wala naman ho kasing alam yan. Mantakin nyo, tatanungin mo yung Chief of Staff. Hindi naman siya ang nag-designate bilang special disbursing officer dito kay Gina Acosta. Tatanungin mo kung ano yung classification. Tanga ka ba, Adobong Baboy? Ha? Adobong Baboy? Buisit ka, ha? Akala mo ha. Kahit grade 1 ang manunood sa inyo, alam nilang irrelevant yung mga tanong yung mga walang kwenta eh. Bago lahat ng yan mga kababayan, siyempre, itong si Ma'am Ariza yan, paglatag din ho ng ating video, meron ho siyang pakulay. Mega love shoutout. Ma'am Ariza yan, ha? Ingat ho kayo dyan sa Japan. Ba't puro taga-Japan yung mga nanonood sa atin? Parang, dyan ba natin gagamitin yung mga yen na yan, ha? Puro yen eh. Maraming salamat. Mega love shoutout.
Do
Tuloy.
you think, that's why I'm asking, sa inyong pagkakaalam, sa inyong pagkakakilala sa kanya, meron bang experience o qualification si Ginang Acosta na sa tingin nyo po, dapat sa kanya maging SDO?
Irrelevant nga. Hindi nga niya masasagot yan. Tanga ka ba, Asidre? Yang tanong mo kay VP Sara, hindi porket Chief of Staff siya na ang alam niya yung mga dahilan kung bakit dinesignate yung mga individual na yan dyan sa mga posisyon na pinaglagyan ni VP Sara. Tanga talaga nito. Hindi tayo galit kay Jude. Tuturuan pa tayo niya kung paano magluto ng sinigang na baboy, adobong baboy. Basta marami hong alam iluto yan. Hindi naman halata sa katawan, di ba? Tambayan ho niyan yung pantry ng House of Representatives.
I'm sure as head of office, I mean as chief of
Huwag
staff,
kang mag-assume ng mga ganyang klaseng bagay na porket head ng office. Ay, nakananto ka.
I can only answer, Your Honor, for the functions that she does for the Office of the Chief of Staff,
Nasunog ka kasi tanga ka. Yun lang
not
yun.
as SDO.
so you
Wala
never
pagitanga,
had
no?
any control over her as SDO?
None, Your Honor.
Anong klase mga tanong yan? Hoy, Judas Idre, kain ka na nga lang. Gutom lang yan.
Eto po, dati ho kayong city administrator.
That-
When you were
yan.
city administrator,
Tingnan
may
natin.
confidential funds din po ang city
Yan.
government.
Siguro wala yang si Tabachingching nung tinanong yang nitong si Luis Tro. Pakinggan natin. Tingnan
of
natin.
Davao.
Yes,
That
Your
is
Honor.
on record, di ba?
Yes, that was
Okay.
presented also a while ago.
para lang ma-refresh ang memory ng ating mga miyembro ng komite at ng taong bayan, ano po bang SDO? Anong qualifications ng SDO po, ma'am? Sa inyong pagkakaalam po.
Your Honor, I have no idea what are the qualifications, but maybe the finance cluster because
Can we ask the Treasury to give us a...
Para daw ma-refresh ang memory ng komite, tinatanong niya, sabihin mo, hindi mo alam.
Mr. Chair,
Kasi yun, oo. Mahaba-habang
just to refresh
reaction na naman ito.
our memory or
Attorney.
our understanding, Attorney Sanchez.
Attorney
Hindi mo
Sanchez,
talaga alam. Ano to, wow.
would you know?
Mr. Chair, based on the circular, wala pong specific qualifications na indicated. But based also on the circular, there are duties to be performed by the SDO. So the SDO to be appointed should be able to have the qualifications to perform the duties indicated in the circular.
At kasama po dito, attorney, yung tinatawag nating trust and confidence.
Siyempre.
Yes, Mr. Chair, that is not, although that is not indicated in the circular.
In practice, it is.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
But would you also understand that trust and confidence, would you also agree that trust and confidence need to be balanced with accountability at, of course, the competence to be able to carry out the function?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Dito, pangalawang tanong po, balik ako kay Attorney Lopez. Kilala niyo po ba si Edward Farda?
kilala ko po, Your Honor.
Matagal niyo to po ba siyang kakilala, ma'am?
Hindi po.
Paano niyo po siya nakilala?
I only know Mr. Fajarda as the spouse of Attorney Sunshine Fajarda.
So hindi niyo may alam po ba kayo kung paano napili si Edward Fajarda bilang SDO?
Hindi, I have no personal knowledge, Your Honor.
So hindi niyo ho alam kung paano pinipili ang tao pero alam niyo po kung paano tinatanggal ang tao sa Office of the Secretary ng Department of Education?
Oo, alam niya. Siyempre, pagka pumalpak, tatanggalin. Pagka magaling at may tiwala si VP Sara, tatanggapin.
Your Honor, as explained early on this afternoon, that was a task that was given to me by the Vice President, who was then the Secretary of Education.
So would you confirm that there are specific tasks that were given to you, including dismissing officials of the Department of Education for the Vice President, even if you were not connected in any way with the Department of Education?
Yes, Your Honor, that has happened.
Okay. So hindi nyo rin alam kung ano ang plantilla position ni Edward Farda?
Hindi po.
Hindi nyo rin alam kung may qualifications ba or meron bang experience si Edward Farda para maging SDO?
Hindi po. I have no knowledge.
Alam mo, Mr. Chair, ang bilis magtiwala ng Office of the Vice President, no? Ilang milyon, pero hindi kakilala. Ito na lang.
Hindi ka kilala nitong si Lopez. Pero ibang usapan kay VP Sara. Di ba nga, compartmentalize yung approach nitong si VP Sara sa mga ano niya, sa mga tauhan niya. Hindi yung tipong lahat ng nasa opisina alam nila yung ginagawa ng isa't isa. Ikaw, yan lang yung specific na trabaho mo, yan lang gagawin mo, wala kang pakialam doon sa iba. Ganun mo yung pagkakaintindi natin base sa pag-subaybay natin sa mga hearing na kinandak ng Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability. Na ganun magpalakad si VP Sara. Kung binigyan kanya ng task, yun lang trabahuin mo. Huwag kang makipagmarites. Di kagaya nitong mga congressman na to, wala nang ginawa dyan sa mga ganyang klaseng hearing, kundi makipagmarites. Etong si Jod, andalang lang umatay niyan eh. Ay, inaatupag ho niyan yung paglamon doon sa backstage o doon sa labas, yung pinapakain dyan sa mga ano. Kaya tingnan nyo naman, nagtabaan na siya.
Siguro kakilala nyo pa
Magtatanong na lang, palpak pa.
ni Lopez. Kilala nyo po ba si Shine Farda?
At Attorney Sunshine Fajarda, yes.
Matagal nyo po ba siyang kakilala?
Attorney Sunshine is Also one of the, oo, matagal ko na po siyang kilala. Empleyado po siya din ng local government.
Sa pagkakaalam niyo po, at based sa dahil matagal na kayo magkakilala, malapit po ba sa isang personal na rason for personal reasons si Attorney Shine sa head of agency, sa pangalawang Pangulo?
I cannot comment on their personal relationship, but professionally, yes, Your Honor. I think their proximity because of professional, the work that Attorney Sunshine does.
Alam niyo ho, ang tinitignan ko po dito, Attorney Lopez, kanina niyo po sinasabi na compartmentalized madalas ang instructions ng pangalawang Pangulo. Tama po ba? Kanina, mula kahapon, kanina nakita ko sa social media, merong mga kumakalat na screenshots na di umano humihingi si Edward Farda ng mga personal bank account ng mga division superintendents. Ewan ko kung nakita nyo na ho. Allegedly, para may ibibigay, ipapadala silang pera sa kanila. Hindi ko verified. Nakita ko lang ho, nandun yung pangalan niya, nandun yung discussion. Saka sakali lang, may alam po ba kayo dito?
Wala po, Your Honor. I am not aware of that. Is that a text?
Chat group discussion.
No, Your Honor, I'm not aware.
Sa tingin nyo po, sa inyong pagkakakilala, si Edward man or si Sunshine Fajarda gagawin ang naturang instruction na magbigay ng instruction sa mga division superintendents?
Your Honor, I have no personal knowledge as regards that. Ay, hindi ko po nakatrabaho si Mr. Fajarda.
Pero ano po ang posisyon niyo ni Mr. Fajarda at the moment? Ano po ang designation niya ni Mr. Fajarda, Mr. Chair?
Maybe we can have Director Lin confirm this, ma'am. Sir, for a moment.
Hindi ba silang dalawa ngayon ulit ay mula sa Department of Education nandun na ulit sa nilipat sa Office of the Vice President? Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So hindi nyo masasabi dapat na hindi nyo nakatrabaho ang dalawa kasi kayo po ang Chief of Staff ng...
Si Attorney Sunshine, Your Honor, is one of our directors.
Okay.
But Mr. Fajarda has no direct dealing with my office, Your Honor. So hindi ko pa siya literally nakakatrabaho.
Noted on that answer.
GSD.
Nung mga naunang pagdinig, Attorney Lopez, ngayon po, ibabalik ko lang po yung mga sagot po ninyo. Na-confirm po ninyo, nakilala nyo si Gina Acosta, tama po ba?
Yes.
Kilala nyo si Sunshine
Yes.
Fajardo?
Fajarda.
Fajarda?
Yes,
Si
sir.
Edward Fajarda.
Yes.
Magkakakilala ang tatlong tao na tanging may hawak ng confidential funds both ng Office of the Vice President at ng DepEd. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
So ulitin ko lang para sa kalinawan ng lahat, kino-confirm nyo na magkakakilala itong tatlong tao na may control or discretion sa disbursement ng confidential funds ng OVP at ng Department of Education.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, given that we're all working in the same office, it is safe to assume, Your Honor, na magkakakilala na po sila.
But would you also confirm na magkakakilala sila even before when they were assigned or they were employed by either the Office of the Vice President or the Department of Education?
I cannot confirm that, Your Honor.
Pero sinabi niyo pa lang po, ma'am, na kanina na pareho silang nagtrabaho sa City Government of Davao.
Yes, Your Honor. Si Sunshine at saka si Ma'am Gina, siguro at one point, nagkita kasi galing po sila sa Davao.
At malamang naman siguro magkakilala si Sunshine at si Edward kasi mag-asawa po sila.
Opo.
Okay.
Pero as regards Gina and Mr. Edward, I'm not sure. But Gina and Sunshine, Attorney Sunshine,
At ang
yes.
pang-apat na tao na nakakakilala sa kanilang tatlo, kayo po, di po ba?
Yes, kilala ko po sila.
Maliban po din sa Vice Presidente po. Tama po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Masasabi ba natin na kasi hindi ho birong halaga yung pinag-uusapan natin sa disbursement ng confidential funds. At kahit ho kayo, inamin nyo po at paulit-ulit yung sinasabi na kayo po ay walang alam sa detalye ng disbursement. Tama po ba?
That is correct, Your Honor.
So ibig sabihin kung ano mang instruction sa disbursement na binigay sa dalawang SDO ay nanggaling lamang sa pangalawang Pangulo. Tama po ba?
Your Honor, I have no personal knowledge kung saan galing yung kanilang instruction.
Correct.
So
Oh.
ibig sabihin, kasi ganito yun ma'am Mr. Chair. If it's not coming from you, where is it coming from?
Your Honor, I can only answer for myself. It is not coming from
But you were Chief of Staff, ma'am. I was a Chief of Staff. Di ba? Lahat na nangyayari, hindi pwedeng, minsan niya, ikaw pang nag-i-initial, lahat ng pipirma ng principal. Di ba? And I'd like to believe, because the designation of a special disbursing officer requires the payment of fidelity bonds. Procedurally, such designation should have come under your supervision. Tama po ba, ma'am?
No, Your Honor, the matter of fidelity bonds, I think it went through the finance cluster.
But of course, who would have endorsed it to them? You mean si Finance Cluster, ginawa lang nila on their own volition?
I did not endorse the bonded officers, Your Honor.
No, what I'm saying is, gagawin lang ba yon ng Finance Cluster even without your permission, without your endorsement, na ito ang gagawin nating supervising disbursement officer? So ang nagdesisyon lang nun, nakunan sila ng fidelity bond, ang Finance Cluster lang?
Your Honor, as stated earlier, I was not the one who designated them as SDO. So these are documents.
So sino pang nag-designate sa kanilang SDO ulit, ma'am?
The head of agency, Your Honor.
So, okay. Attorney Sanchez, kinausap ka ba ni VP Sara na ayusin yung fidelity bond ni Miss Acosta?
Mr. Chair, can I respond?
Yes.
Tony Sanchez.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, whenever there is a special order designating special disbursing officers in the Office of the Vice President, it is incumbent upon the finance cluster to arrange and to obtain the fidelity bond, Mr. Chair. So we relied on the issued special order designating Ms. Acosta as the special disbursing officer.
So sino po, Attorney Sanchez, Mr. Chair, ang nagpadala ng special order sa inyo?
Mr. Chair, it was released through the Central Records Unit, Mr. Chair. Naka-number na siya as a special order. So we took that as para it triggered the for our division, for the accounting division to process the fidelity bonding, Mr. Chair.
Ibig sabihin, Attorney Sanchez, you just processed it on the presumption that it went through the regular channels.
Yes, Mr. Chair, because it was through our Central Records Unit, Mr.
And
Chair.
based on your knowledge, based on your experience, such records, such documents would have been released only after approval by the Office of the Vice President or the Vice President herself.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
In that case, the administrative head of the Office of the Vice President is the Chief of Staff, di ba?
The administrative, I am the Director for Administrative Service, Mr. Chair.
But what I mean is, who do you report to?
The Assistant Chief of Staff, Mr. Chair.
Where do the Chief of Staff report to? the Deputy Assistant Chief of Staff?
The Chief of Staff, Mr. Chair.
Ultimately, if we follow procedure, all documents released and signed upon by the Vice President in ordinary course of things should have been cleared by the Chief of Staff. Di po ba?
I have no specific knowledge on that matter. If all the documents are forced
Ay,
to the chief.
nako, hindi makalusot tong si Asidre. Hindi niya marinig yung mga gusto niyang marinig.
Staff,
Alam mo,
Mr. Chair.
Ibig sabihin, si VP Sara mismo ang nagbibigay, si VP Sara mismo ang nagpapadala ng mga special orders.
Mr. Chair, there are other administrative officers in the office of the Vice President.
But who
proper.
presents it for the signature of the Vice President?
I am not.
Attorney Lopez, who presents documents for the signature of the Vice President?
That particular document, Your Honor, it was not from the office of the Chief of Staff. That
So-
designating memo.
But I'm asking another question, ma'am.
Yes.
Who presents documents for signature of the Vice President?
The office of the Chief of Staff, Your Honor, we prepare it.
Correct.
In
Diba?
some cases, correct.
So for this particular confidential fund, designation of SDO for confidential fund, hindi ho dumaan sa inyo.
Hindi po, Your Honor.
I will repeat it because you're under oath, ma'am.
Yes.
For the record. You did not present the document for the signature of the Vice President.
Yes, Your Honor.
You did not prepare the document designating the SDO of the Office of the Vice President.
No, Your Honor, I did not.
Have you subpoenaed, Mr. Chair, the copy of the special order? Because it should contain the initial underneath the signature. Because if we have not, I would like to move that we request for a copy of the special order. Because otherwise, Mr. Chair, I would
Alam mo, Jude, kaya hindi dumaan kasi nga yung budget na yun, confidential. Confidential nga yan, Jude Asidre. Ano naman to?
be worried that somebody would be given the authority to disburse hundreds of millions of pesos and not have to go through ordinary processes. Kahit nga travel order, kailangan initialan ng Chief of Staff Travel order lang yun.
Your Honor, may I answer?
Please, Attorney Lopez.
Mr. Chair, yes. As mentioned, the matter of travel orders, there are only certain travel orders that I sign because there's a delegation of authority
But
in our
nonetheless,
office.
Madam Attorney Lopez, nonetheless, those delegation has been arranged with your agreement or with at least with your facilitation.
Yes.
So you cannot claim that delegation is proper here, di ba? Kasi ultimately, even the act of delegating has to be discussed with you. Tama po ba?
And there was a discussion, I'm sorry, Your Honor, just for point of clarification. We are referring to the delegation of authority as regards travel issuances? Or are we referring to...
No, ordinary documents, ma'am, that require the signature of, like we're just using an example, the travel, kasi kung ang travel authority nga, kailangan ng knowledge, is issued with the knowledge of the Chief of Staff, paano mo kami mapapaniwala na ang special order authorizing someone to handle and disburse hundreds of millions of pesos did not go through you, ma'am? Either you're stupid, ma'am, or you're lying.
Wow, wag ganyan. Ano na naman yan Nag-ano na naman kayo Nag-sisiga-sigaan na naman kayo Wag niyong ganyanan yung mga resource person. Kaya nagagalit sa inyo yung mga tao Kito talaga si Tabatsoy, oo. Huwag niyo naman sabihan nun ng ganyan kahit dun sa dalawang choice na binigay mo, kahit ako wala akong pipiliin dun Ano naman to, ito talaga si Jude Asidre. Kaya ang daming galit dito sa mama na to. Kung gaano kasama ang pagmumukha, ganun din ang kasama pag-ugali.
Sorry. Sorry,
Ang baboy mo,
nadadala
Brad.
lang ako.
Ang baboy mo, Ang baboy mo sa totoo lang, napakababoy ng mga pinagsasabi mo.
Di ba?
Uh,
Kasi nag-chief of staff ako eh. Lahat to ng
Ang baboy
dinadaan,
nito si Jun
pipirmahan.
Nascimento. Hindi nyo i-strike yon.
Kasi either ang principal ko ang kulong o ako ang kulong. Kasi ako ang mag-i-initial eh. And we're not talking about as an ordinary designation. This is SDO. This is an SDO
Kala mo talaga
designation.
totoo eh, no?
And now we've come to know that they use almost 500 million pesos.
Your Honor, respectfully, that was a document, that was not a document that was prepared by my office.
Sobrang confidential naman ng funds na yan, ma'am, pati designation.
Ano ba man di maintindihan sa confi at sa cadential? Walang yakang baboy ka, oo. Hindi mo.
Confidential din.
Ewan ko na, ayoko na.
As mentioned earlier, Your Honor, ang my task really as the Chief of Staff and as Undersecretary was to handle all the socio-economic programs of the office. It's a day-to-day operations thing, oversight of all the divisions, the employees of the OVP, Your Honor.
But it is also not the case that when you're chief of staff, even if you would handle ordinary administrative, as you mentioned, you also have to understand the point and direction of all these administrative decisions, di ba?
Your Honor, ang sinasabi ko naman lang po is that that particular document, the designation was not prepared by the Office of the Chief of Staff, did not go through me. So I really have no information as regards that.
Anyway, sorry kanina,
Yun
Attorney
lang.
Lopez, so, medyo nadala lang ako, pero ito
Oo,
na lang.
no need for name calling sana, sir.
Sa tingin niyo po,
My request.
ang tatlong individual na to,
Di ba? Ganun ang napaka yung ito na-publish na to. Habang buhay nandiyan na ho yung mga record na yan. Nasa YT channel na ng House of Representative, nasa media na. Gaganunin ka ng isang congressman na akala mo kung sino, wala pa naman napatunayan. Tapos ang binibira nilang opisina ay nakakuha ng 32 million votes. Ilang boto ba nakuha nitong walang yung tingong party list na to? Di ba? Ginaganyan ho nila ang Office of the Vice President, pero yung mandatong ibinigay dito kay VP Sara ng napakaraming Pilipino, hindi ho nila rin irespeto. Pati itong voluntaryo nang nagpunta para dyan sa hearing na yan, wala rin hong natatanggap na pagrespeto. Kaya para doon sa mga hindi pa nakakarating dyan sa hearing na yan, huwag kayong magpunta. Bababuin lang kayo ni Tabachingching.
na-mention kanina, Attorney Lopez. Si Fajarda, si Sunshine, si Edward, at si Gina Acosta. Kikilos ba ng mga to? Kasi sabi mo walang instruction from you. Sa inyong pagkakakilala sa kanila, kikilos ba sila? Gagawa ba sila ng kahit anong hakbang na walang instruction mula sa inyo o sa pangalawang Pangulo?
I can only answer for Miss Gina Acosta, Your Honor, because she is under the Office of the Chief of Staff doing certain tasks.
Will she work without the Vice President's instructions?
As regards, I cannot say, Your Honor, because I am really
Okay,
not
I
part
will
of-
qualify I will revise the question. Should she act without kasi wala ka naman out of the picture ka. In your estimation as Chief of Staff, should she act without the instruction of the Vice President? Kasi kung hindi ka rin kasama, baka si Gina Fardo talaga ang nagtago nung nag-disburse lang, kanya lang, di ba?
Your Honor, given that she was designated as an SDO, she will get her instructions from the one who designated her as a SDO.
Okay.
Correct.
Hindi ho ako abogado, ma'am, pero ang sagot niyo po, abogado talaga, ano. Ito na lang.
Kaya kung hindi ka abogado, huwag kang magmagaling. Huwag kang makipagtalo sa abogado. Magmumukha ka lang tanga dyan, Jude.
Kikilos ba, gagalaw ba, si Ginang Acosta dapat bang gumalaw o kumilos o magdesisyon si Ginang Acosta na walang pahintulot o instructions mula sa pangalawang Pangulo?
Hindi po.
Tama. Salamat po for that answer. Pwede ba nating masabi, ma'am, na dahil matagal nang magkakakilala itong tatlong tao, magkilala din ninyong kayo, kilala din ni Vice President, pwede ba nating masabi na sa usapin ng confidential funds, the act of one is the act of all?
Your Honor, as I mentioned, I can only answer for myself. No, I am not privy to anything as regards the disbursement, utilization of the confidential funds.
Ma'am, kung hindi po kayo privy sa utilization ng confidential funds, paano nyo pa ma-establish yung boundaries ng liquidation at kayo pa po ang nagsulat sa Commission on Audit tungkol dito?
Oo. As I mentioned earlier, Your Honor, these were documents and attachments presented and prepared by Mr. Lemuel Ortonio.
Ma'am, as a lawyer and as a chief of staff of the Vice President, hindi ba sa tingin ninyo, in your judgment, etong mga arrangements na to na medyo sabihin na lang natin unorthodox, no? Ito ang nagresulta ng kakulangan po ng transparency sa paggamit at pag-disburse ng confidential funds.
Transparency, confidential fund, eh. Wala na, ayoko na. Transparency, confidential fund. Kahit paano ho natin pagsamahin yung dalawang salita na yun, hindi ho talaga sila Transparency, confidential. Si Raulo. Mali yun, Jude. Mali yun. Huwag mo na uulitin yun.
In your judgment, ma'am,
Oh.
you know, you're not the only agency that has confidential funds. And we did not see these problems in other agencies. But can you at least,
Hindi nyo naman tinitingnan eh. Ito talagang napakasinungaling talaga. Ang pinag-iinitan nyo lang itong Office of the Vice President, pinapakialaman nyo ba yung sa Office of the President? Kini-question nyo ba kung paano winawaldas ng Office of the President yung kanilang confidential fund? Hindi naman. Eh, Vice President lang talaga dinidigdig nyo, talagang ino-oras-oras nyo, di ba?
acknowledge that all this trying to find
Bahala
ways
ka
of
nga dyan.
compartmentalizing, obscuring procedure, have contributed to, at least na lang ma'am, to that impression that there is a lack of transparency in the disbursement of confidential funds, that you could have done better in the use of confidential funds.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, that is the case and the situation in the Office of the Vice President, Your Honor. There are things that I am not privy to. It is compartmentalized kind of tasking. I was only really confined to my tasks, which I mentioned earlier, Your Honor, which is really running the operation side of the Office of the Vice President, ensuring that our programs are institutionalized, it is implemented across the country. Yun po yung ang main task ko.
Did
I was
any of
not
your-
really given information or was not made privy to that.
For the record lang, Attorney Lopez, did any of your programs, projects that you implemented, any of these projects, were these funded by the confidential funds? For the record.
Your Honor, no. There is a budget allotted for our
Klaro
socioeconomic
yun, Mama.
programs.
So, lahat yun, walang serbisyo sa bayan. Walang serbisyo, walang social service na napondohan galing sa 600 billion or 500 billion ba, o 500 million ba, na na-assign sa confidential funds.
None, Your Honor, because all our projects have allotted, all our socioeconomic programs have different allotments
Correct.
in the budget.
Kasi regular item yon sa office, di ba? So itong 600 million or 500 million in the case of the OBP were for items that were never part of assistance programs, nothing to do with helping the people. Tama po ba?
None, Your Honor, for a regular program.
Thank you for that clarification, Attorney Lopez. Mr. Chair, kanina pa sinasabi pa ulit-ulit ni Attorney Lopez na compartmentalized ang trabaho ng Office of the Vice President at mga nasabing tao na pinangalanan natin. Hindi niya alam ang detalye ng disbursement ng mga confidential funds. Ngunit hindi natin makakaila na merong klarong koneksyon ang mga katauhan na in charge sa paggamit at pag-disburse ng confidential funds na posibleng maging rason o dahilan ng kakulangan ng accountability sa usaping ito. 3 tao lamang.
Grabe ang kakapal ng mukha niyo magsalita ng accountability. Nako. Ayun na nga mga kababayan, dito na una tatapusin ang ating reaction video. Maraming salamat sa pagsuporta sa PH Update. Accountability daw ho. Yung kanilang mga MOOE dyan, puro resibo. Wala man hong resibo. Liquidation by certification. Pero alam ho nilang sabihin yung salitang accountability. Pero dyan sa House of Representatives, di natin malaman kung anong klaseng katarantaduhan ang ginagawa nila sa pondo ng sambayan ng Pilipino. As always, mag-ingat po kayong lahat mga kababayan. Maraming salamat sa pagsuporta sa PH Update. Mahal natin ang Pilipinas.